All right, y'all. Story time. Okay. So this story is about when I was in a trio friendship group. At the time, I was about like maybe 13, 14. I was in middle school. Okay, and if I'm being honest, this was like one of the worst like friendship group I ever been with. I ever been in. At first, it started as it started good. We were like sisters. Well, I considered us sisters at the time and everything. And like, let me just get into the story. So at the time, like I remember my mother had purchased me a belt. I don't know if y'all remember the belts like back in the day, where it's like they had holes in them, like like those little stylish belts. She had purchased me one in blue and in pink. Okay, I thought I was the okay. Like when I tell you I love those belts, and like she purchased in my favorite colors too, I was happy. So one day, one of those girls, they were like, "Hey," so mind you, in this true friendship group, I was the youngest. The other one was 1 year older than me, and then the other one was like 2 years older than me. Okay, and I remember they were like, one of them was like, "Hey, can I borrow your belt? This, that, the third." I said, "Of course." I thought nothing of it at the time because I considered us to be like sisters. Like I considered them to be like my sisters. Like I didn't really like think anything ill of it. So I said, "Okay, sure, no problem, right?" So then she borrowed it, and this story is also the reason why I don't lend people my stuff, and also part of the reason why I would never borrow anything from anybody. If I want it, I just go ahead and purchase it and call it a day. So she was like, "Can I borrow it?" I said, "Okay, fine, no problem." She borrowed it, and then after she borrowed the belt, a week went by, didn't get it back. I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." 2 weeks went by, didn't get it back. 3 weeks went by, and it became like almost a month. And I was just like, "Hey, can I have the belt back?" After a month, I was like, "Hey, I need the belt back." And she said, "Well, I don't know where I put it, this, that, the third." I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know where you put it?" And it felt like she just kept, every time I would ask her, like I would ask her for a whole month, like about the belt, she would always give me some type of excuse. "Oh, I'll bring it to church. I'll bring it to," mind you, at the time, we went to the same church also. All right, all three of us. She was like, "Oh, I'll bring it, this, that, I'll bring it." But she would never bring it. So one day I got fed up, and the man who used to pick all of us up and drop us off home, one day he dropped her off home first. And I was just like, "You know what? I'm gonna go to your house and see to find out where my belt is at." So I got out of the car. Mind you, I don't know the ins and outs of that girl's house like that, but I got out of the car though, and I told the man, I said, "Give me a minute, I just gotta get something from her." So then she went to the room, and then she just pointed to her room like, "I don't know where I put it," right? So now I'm pissed. I'm livid. I'm like, I'm hot. I'm like, fuck. Like, so now I'm searching all over the room at the spots that I think that the bus could have been hidden, but I can't find it. Mind you, I low-key wanted to tore up her house, look for that belt, like tore that shit up. Like, I don't care if it was her mama house or not. I wanted to tear it up. Like, I want my belt. Okay? So then I think I borrowed her both, not just one. I think I borrowed her both belts, both the pink and the blue, because she had asked to borrow both. That was mistake number one. So then after that, so then after that, I'm like tearing this girl, like just searching through the room. I can't find the belt. Like I'm pissed. Like at this point, I wanted to cry, because like my mother purchased it for me. So it's like, what do you mean? Like I can't find it. Like I was just like, what the hell? And then after that, I just left the house, and then the guy took me home. And when I got home, I was just like, "Mommy, like she stole my stuff." And then my mom's like, "What happened?" I was just like, she had asked me to borrow the belts, and then I let her borrow it, and I could never get it back, right? And it's like I told my mom what happened. I told her, like, when the men dropped her off, I went to her house and I searched her rooms and I couldn't find the belt. And my mom was like, "Okay, one, don't do that ever again, because that situation could have escalated, because now you're in her territory. I'm in her house. Anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. Like, her parents, her mom, anything could have happened." She said, "The next time something like that happened, you let me know, and I'll handle it." So like, not, but I'm still upset. So my mom was like, "Don't worry about it. I'll just, don't worry about it." So then next, a couple days passed. My mom, she actually went ahead and purchased me the same pink and blue belts and added two more color, bitch. And then she added the black and the yellow to the belts. So now instead of having two, I ended up having four. But because of the fact that she stole it from, like, she stole the belts from me the first time. I remember when I got the belt, when I got the belts from my mom, I didn't even tell them. I didn't even tell them, like, like, hey, my mom purchased me new belts, da 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 da. I just, like, whatever, she could have it. My mom was like, don't worry about it, let her keep it. And she just purchased me four new belts right then and there. I was so happy, yes, I was. And then thinking, like, at that whole situation, to be honest with you, it's like, how could you be stealing at the age of what, 15? How could you be stealing at the age of 15? And then the other one, who pretended like she didn't know what was going on, like, mind you, she knew of the whole situation. She just acted like she wasn't involved. I don't like her ass either because of that too. Because it's like, I don't like, because it's like, you knew what she was doing, but you choose to not say something. So now it feels like it became two versus one. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like you're an accomplice. You help her steal my belt. You're an accomplice. And it's like, how y'all 14, 15 and you stealing belts from somebody younger than you? And it's like, yeah, it happened when I was younger, but I was thinking about it. I was just like, yeah, some of these girls were really stealing at the age 13 and 14. And to me, it makes no sense whatsoever. And to me, it makes no sense whatsoever. Because at the age of 13, 14, those thoughts never came to my mind for me to steal somebody else's property, to steal somebody else, like, it made no sense to me. So to me, even though the other one was not still, like, she did not took it, she's an accomplice. She's a thief, just like her little friend too. Okay, that's the way I looked at it at the time. But after that, I'm not gonna lie, the friendship just kind of like fell apart slowly but surely. And it was a good thing that it did fell apart. It was actually a great thing that would, like, but like at the same time, it was just like, how could you steal something? Like, and the thing is, like, when my mom would purchase some stuff for me, I would tell my mom, I'd be like, hey mommy, like, can I get this for them, can I get that for them? Like, if I had it, I wanted them to have it too. But no, she gonna go ahead and steal my belt. Make it make sense. But anyway, that was when I was younger. And I was just thinking about it. I was just like, wow, like, that's crazy. That's really crazy. And also, like, the picture that I posted of the belt is like very similar to the one that I had, but it was like a medium size thicker. And like, yeah, but it's life.